You're watching WME-TV.
Hey everybody, this is Ty with WME-TV.com. Right here we have 80s in the Park. Pat Travers just finished up. Totally kicked the ass as usual. We would expect nothing less from this man. He's a freaking legend. Awesome guitar player, and his band was killer. A little bit of mud out there today, and maybe a few people away, but I mean, you totally put on the same show for 10 people as you would freaking 10,000 people.
Yes, always. And the other thing is, though, the sun did come out today when we performed, and we didn't get any rain. So even though the crowd was a little thin, it was still pretty good. And we're back here in the swamp, the backstage area. You'll have to get the camera to pan around that. But everything worked out good. And my buddy John Waite just performed, and he was awesome, and my other buddy Brian Howe's getting ready to play here, and it's a good time.
That's freaking awesome. We're really glad to have you here. There's obviously a little bit of word about some new stuff possibly coming out for you. You got working on new material?
Well, we released a new album last year, and we've been promoting that. The name of the album is Can Do, and then I just finished another album for Cleopatra Records in LA, and that'll be released shortly. It's called Retro Rocket, and it's kind of interesting. It's sort of early 70s three-piece style kind of music, so I think a lot of people are going to like that.
That's awesome. And again, you know, that it seems like the zone that you're really comfortable in, with where your guitar really shines in those types of tracks, and I'm excited to hear about that. By the way,
you're going to like it.
So tell us something about Pat Travers that maybe nobody knows.
The last week or so, Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, especially the third movement of it, is like just totally kind of dominating all of my thoughts, and trying to figure out what I should do with this new comprehension of this music that is, you know, some of the best music ever created. And I don't know if it has any practical applications or not, but at the very least it's good busy work, you know, because I have to listen to this stuff is way more sophisticated than any of the 4/4 rock and roll that I play most of the time.
So you're looking at a lot of different modes and scales and everything else, and you're trying to translating that to guitar possibly? I mean,
Not sure. Not sure. I think it's just absorbing it and starting to listen to the different patterns. The patterns are a lot longer than we're used to. Nowadays we just listen to this 4/4 time, which is boot tap, you know, and everything is crammed in that 4 beats. The bars are much longer and the melodies are much more sophisticated. That doesn't mean that you have to be super smart or musical to understand them. It just means you have to listen to them, and it'll come, you know, and that's what I've been doing.
So it kind of like influences maybe the next stuff you start writing.
Yeah, it may not be that apparent, but I'm sure some of it will be there.
It'll have some effect somewhere.
Yeah, it'll definitely have an effect, yeah. But I can't say that I'm, you know, going to try to copy something and make it sound. It's just this concept that is different than what I'm used to, and that's what I'm looking for.
I got you, man. Dude, I'm totally honored to have you on here. But I got one more thing I want you to say, if you will. We have everybody do it. You signed our banner.
Yes, I did.
That's freaking awesome. That's our wall of fame. You're in good company up there.
WME-TV.com.
Absolutely. But on the count of 3, I've had everybody see this. On the count of 3, let me hear you say, and think about it, because you've probably seen a lot of them, but say the word panties.
Say the word what?
Panties.
Panties. Oh, yes. I love panties. I want to be your panty assistant. I want to help you shop for panties. Okay.
Absolutely. Right here at WME TV, I am Ty. This is 80s in the Park. We're kicking ass with Pat Travers. They put on a hell of a good show. Despite all the mud, a little bit of rain, and a lot of hot sun and humidity, Pat, thanks again.
Cheers.
We're kicking ass. We'll see you next time. WME TV.